Hello and welcome to another Purveyor of Light Photoshop Quick Tip. Today we're going to do a little bit of wintry fun. We're going to do a winter composite of sorts. We did a photo shoot here of a young couple, and they were frolicking in the snow, and we got some really cute pictures. So I selected the best ones out of it, and I said, let's put these together in some type of simple composite as a special gift to the couple. Something for them to remember the fun day. And so I selected a couple of the best photos. Okay. And so that's all I need to do my basic thing. I've selected this photo as the background image. Okay. So this is going to be the background, most predominant. And we're going to go ahead and take the other three and put them into into a composite of sorts. All right. So to do this, I want to turn around and use what's called clipping masks and font layers to do the effect that I want to have. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the text tool, and I'm going to bring in the text. Now, when you use text, okay, for your pictures, pick a font that's very fat. You notice the letters here are very, very fat. There's a lot of space in them. I'm using Impact, but you could just go through your font collection that you have and pick the fattest font that you like the effect with. So I'm just going to use Impact, like I said, and I'm going to type the word snow in all caps. And I want to have it as big or as small as so we'll move it into position, and I'm just going to put it roughly here. And don't worry about the color, because again, the actual text is going to be replaced and filled with the other pictures. So don't worry about it. So black is fine on the text layer. And so now I have that, and now I want to take my other pictures, and so one by one I want to drag them into the other image. So using the move tool, I'm just going to click and drag and drop the photos in. Now as I do that, you can see that they're too big, so we need to downsize them. You Command or Control T, and then if you can't see the boundary boxes for sizing, just hit Command O, and you can now size it to fit. Now what I want to do is I want to make these pictures no bigger than the height of the letters. So the letter S and that, I want to have the pictures sized up for that limitation. You can make them just a little bit bigger if you like, but you just want them for the size of the letters. And move it into position, and then hit the Enter key. All right. And so that's the first one done. And now I need to go in and get another image. And so we're going to go into the next image. And I'm going to, again, using the Move tool, drag and drop into the other image. And again, we have to Command or Control T. And we need to size this up again so that we're approximately the height of the images. Okay. So we'll just make this size and enter. Okay. So now we have the two here. Now I'm not certain if I'm going to need the third, but if I do, I will have it. So I'm going to go ahead and drag it in now in case I do need it, and drop it in. And again, same thing applies. I'm going to Command or Control T and size this thing up. Now I'm looking for them, so I'm just going to do that size for now. Okay. So I now have my three images, and we're going to do, like I said, we're going to create a clipping mask over and have these pictures fill into the words of the word snow. And it's very, very easy to do. So you select the first layer, and then you right-click on it and say Create Clipping Mask. And boom, the picture is now there. And select the next layer and right-click, Create Clipping Mask. And the next layer, Create Clipping Mask. And there we go. Okay, and we can turn around and do arrangements, how we want things to fit. Okay. Now, if I turn this one on and off, you can see that the O is pretty empty, and so I do want that one there, but it's overlapping the other two. Not a problem. On the layer with the center image, I'm just going to say put a layer mask on it by hitting that. And so now I have a white layer, and again, for masks, the rule is white reveals, black conceals. So I just want to conceal where it's overlapping. So in painting in black, right? Because black, white reveals, black conceals. So I want to conceal things. So I'm shooting in black using a paintbrush, and I'm just going to size up my brush with the right square bracket here. Okay, and then I'm just going to paint in black my overlap. Okay, and so now that I have that, and I need to click on the image, and I want to hit Command and Control T because I'm just doing some fine adjustments here. The couple's a little too small, so I'm just gonna make them bigger, and because I like them to come into the picture more. So just stretch it out till you're happy with the image. And there, and you may have to do some more touch-ups on the mask, right, where you did the sizing. And there we go. Okay, so now we have our composite. And the only thing is now, and this is nitpicking on my part, but I don't like the way the letters are blending in without any defined edges, especially in the S-O, the O-W is not blending well. It's just kind of falling apart. So we need to separate that. So I'm going to take the text layer, and I'm going to duplicate that. Command and Control. Okay, so we've got the duplicate layer of the text here. I want to add a border onto this text, so I'm just going to come down to the FX control panel, and then I'm going to select stroke. And again, I can pick a color and the thickness of it. I can come in and make it really thick, or however I want to do it, or I could even use a color from the photo to do it in. I could say, here's a copy of our hood, and make it that color. Or I could make it a blend in that way. And again, I can control the colors by controlling the thickness. So we hit OK and come in. And again, totally personal taste, but that helps me appreciate the fact that the letters are there, and I have the stroke. And so there we are. We have a nice composite now made up of 4 different images, and it's a nice little remembrance for their day. And it was quick and easy to do. So till next week, you guys take care.